I've decided to record a video about a topic that I've been debating to talk about for quite some time, and my main reason for not addressing it is because it never really seemed to me to be something that I should necessarily stick my nose into, in the sense of just having my own opinion out there. I mean, you'd be fair to say, oh, like, we can already tell you're biased towards the person you're defending, but you still wouldn't know for fact how I felt about the particular situation that they're in. I will now reveal the name of the person I'm talking about. So, Brian Solonge is a YouTube user, makes videos typically about current events, African Americans getting murdered and killed, unlike Black Lives Matter, ironically enough. And I've been a follower of his stuff for about a year and a half now, and been featured in a couple videos. So that's that. Now, recently, as of last month, there was a video he put out. I think it's, and you guys wonder why I call these blacks monkeys or something. Responding to some comments. And in that video, you get mad, you have your days where you're frustrated by things, and he uses some rhetoric that maybe I myself wouldn't use, but it's still relevant for the sake of being about the people that he's talking about, that they're acting in a manner that he would compare to a chimpanzee. That's his opinion. Now, his channel gets removed about 2 or 3 weeks ago. He takes it down because it gets this account strike. And, the point that he makes in his videos about these, it goes almost completely in line with everything he's talked about, how there's this censorship thing if you preach against the establishment views. And I'll be the first one to say, there are things he says in his videos that I don't agree with. I don't think we should not vote. I don't think we should not try to get involved in politics. But I can agree to disagree. I can say objectively, okay, I don't like this, I don't like that, but I like this, I like that, I like this, I like that. It just comes with being an objective person. And what bothers me the most about his current situation is that it's one that he didn't need to be in, because, first of all, his videos don't violate copyright or, steal anything at all, their original content, which having that removed is befuddling to me, unless he's, I don't know, pulling his pants down and showing himself off, which we actually have on YouTube, as he revealed one of his videos in response to the copyright strike. And that video, I like how it's still up. They can't remove the video because that's all their content that he's showing. So that's that. But going more into the fact of his channel being removed, and who removed it. I mean, it's readily apparent it was most likely some African American users, not everybody, obviously, that didn't like his stuff. And really, my whole stance on people making content I don't agree with and that gets me riled up to say, you are just so ridiculous. What are you talking about? Like a Cynthia G, like a Tariq Nasheed, like a Crystal and Karazin, is that if I don't like their stuff, and this might sound a little crazy, I don't watch it. I don't pay it any attention. I don't give it any focus. I don't just do anything in relation to it. I don't watch it, don't focus on it, don't like it, don't comment on it, nothing. Pretend it's not there. It doesn't exist. Like, if you don't like this video, don't watch it. Turn it off. Just click off the screen and go to something else. And, I feel the need to bring that up and talk in such a crazy manner, because there seems to be this difficulty in understanding that if you don't like a person's content, if see, you could kind of say, okay, well, maybe these are people who have never been on this stuff before. We know that's not true because he's had multiple account strikes before. And again, my stance is, you are at benefit of the doubt if the first time you encounter this person, you don't like their content, you leave. These are return offenders. They're coming to his stuff over and over again and expressing their distaste and their disdain and all of that. And for what? He's still going to make the content? Why censor a person that you don't agree with? This isn't Mussolini-era Italy. Just leave his stuff alone. But the same way that a person who doesn't like the content of Tariq Nasheed or Cynthia G or Crystal and Karazin, doesn't watch their stuff. I never watched any of their stuff. The only person, the last time I watched anything from Tariq was when he got into the thing with Tommy, midway through December. That was the last time. I swore off. I'm never watching any of this guy's stuff again. And it doesn't, you might say, oh, that doesn't matter, just one user. But the point is, I'm not going to put his channel through hell because I don't agree with whatever topic he's discussing. It's not worth the time. And it's censorship. I don't agree with things he said. I think they're factually inaccurate, but he has the right to preach that if he wants to. So all I'm saying is, you live in America. You're allowed to date whoever you want. You're allowed to go to whatever school you want. You're allowed to buy whatever house you want if you have the money. You should be allowed to express yourself verbally in any way you want, just without having to worry about people striking you down. Like the Emperor was done to Vader. I take that back, the Vader did to Obi-Wan in Episode 4. So it needs to end.